Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Travel Talk with ByDzyne. I'm so excited. This is our first episode of Travel Talk with Rob Baker, and I'm going to introduce him in a second. I want to give a moment for everybody here on Facebook and on Zoom to let us know where you're calling in from. Let me know. I know right now we got Herbert from Costa Rica here in our Zoom room on Facebook Live. Naj is first from San Diego, and then we got Jeffrey from Dallas. We got Charles from Phoenix on. Who else do we have coming on? We have Maganda that's on from Philippines. We got Teresa. How you doing? Who else do we have coming on? We got John Gelati, president, just came on. Keenan is on. Keenan, man, you used to be first all the time. Now you're coming about third or fourth. You got to step up your game, brother. Just joking. Also, guys, just to let you know, we have Spanish translation every Monday at 6 p.m. on our product training. To get Spanish translation, please go to Zoom room 166-778-278. And the same room if you want Thai translation. Now, for Thai translation, you need to click on the translation button that says Thai. Well, the Thai button's not up yet, so we'll say Chinese. Obviously, we are waiting for Facebook, for Zoom to update that. But for Spanish translation, please do that. We got George from Bogota, Colombia. We got Leon. We got Franco from Leon, Nicaragua. We got Chicho from Guatemala. Wow, we got people. We got Miguel from Oaxaca, Mexico. This is a international Zoom today. There's people coming from all over. We got Lacey from Fort Worth, Texas. We got Juan Fernando from Colombia. We got a Galaxy J7, which I don't think is their name, but they're from Costa Rica. We got everyone coming on. We got President Tyler that just came on our Facebook. Aloha from Tyler. And everybody's coming on. So I'm excited to see everybody. This is our first episode of Travel Talk. And every single Monday, ladies and gentlemen, every single Monday for 30 minutes or so, we want to give you some knowledge on the verticals that we have. As we share with you, the benefit of ByDzyne is that we give you the power of choice. With you having the power of choice, you need to know what we have. Most companies don't really have that power choice, so it's really easy to understand their product vertical. But here in ByDzyne, we are a multi-vertical, multi-dimensional new era of network marketing. So every Monday, come on at 6 p.m. Los Angeles time, learn from our product experts about the verticals that we have. At 7 p.m., we have our update call, which I'm excited for today's update call, followed by our mentorship training. So every Monday, block off from 6 p.m. Pacific for 2 hours to learn about products, to learn about the updates of ByDzyne and promotions, and also get trained of how to improve your skill set in network marketing, especially ByDzyne. So today is our first ever episode called Travel Talk with Rob Baker. I mean, I've known this guy now for over a year. I mean, if you get to meet him, you just want to hug him. Like seriously, when you get to meet him, you just want to hug him. He's an amazing guy. He's been in the industry of network marketing now for over 25 years, but he's been specifically in travel for over 23 years. He's helped over 100,000 people turn towards travel, especially in the travel MLM space. So he's extremely well-versed. Natita talks about collective mindsets or collective intelligence. I'll tell you this right now. Anything to do with travel, what Rob knows, he is on the top of the top of the top in travel. So I don't want to pretend that I know a lot about travel. And that's why ByDzyne is making a difference, because we partner with the known leaders in that space. And as we gain more and more partners, ladies and gentlemen, on Mondays, you're going to be learning more and more from the best of the best. So with that being said, you know what? I'm excited to bring on Mr. Rob Baker today to share with you how incredible our PES Premier Echo subscription platform is. A lot of you probably not utilizing 100% or 99% of it, maybe just 1%. I was just in Utah a couple of days ago. Natina and I, we booked a car rental. And I like to say that we got it for about $37. On the rental website, it was over $50. So we saved 20-30% just because I am a member of PES, and it all adds up. So with that being said, I want to turn it over to my business partner here in ByDzyne, a partner, one of our partners, ByDzyne. He's an advisory board member for travel with ByDzyne. I'm going to turn it over to Rob Baker. And everyone, put your hands together for Mr. Rob Baker. His camera is not working right now, but he promised me next time his camera will be up and ready so you can see exactly what he looks like. But he looks like the photo that you see right now. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Rob Baker. Rob, thank you for coming on and training us and teaching us and sharing with all our prospectors on here why they need PES.
Well, thanks a lot, Chad, and welcome everybody to this training. I appreciate you taking your time to be with us. Just incredible on how well things are going with ByDzyne and the leadership with Chad and Natina and the whole team and everyone behind the scenes that are supporting such an incredible opportunity in one of the best companies out in the industry today. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about different areas of the Premier Lifestyles program because I want to try to get as much information that I can in a short period of time. I like to call this the fire hydrant of information. I don't know if you've gotten a drink of water out of a fire hydrant before, but it comes out really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a presentation and kind of go back and forth to actually show you some live actual access into the platform so you can better see what it looks like. So let me go ahead and turn on the screen here and start off by showing you the first area of our opportunity, and that's the dashboard. Real important to understand, this is one of our separators compared to any other company out there. You know, there's different companies that are in the travel sector, but I believe that we have one of the best programs overall because we provide a value that's not only just about saving money on travel, but also being able to have value, benefits, and savings on things that you do daily. In addition, when you log in to get into your dashboard, the dashboard recognizes what country that you're logging in from. So when you log in in different countries, you're going to have different content on your actual dashboard. One of the things that I really like about the ByDzyne concept is that you get to design whatever it is that you want to do in terms of your interest in marketing products and services. Same thing with the concept of our dashboard. We're able to design our dashboard based upon the specific countries. You're looking at a USA dashboard. Also, there's some other countries that have a similar look, but there are some Asian countries, Latin American countries, Middle Eastern countries, European countries that may not have all of the exact benefits on their dashboard. So what that means is that with your help, we could design an incredible program to bring more value than any other company out there. Once again, not just travel, but also things that you do daily. Because it's really important to understand that this is not just about saving money on travel. We want you to be marketing this as a lifestyles subscription, being able to have the ultimate lifestyle on saving on things that you do daily and obviously also travel. So let me just kind of go through the areas of the dashboard, and then we're actually going to go to the booking engine. The first area on the top right is called Local Preferred Merchants. This is actually an area that provides the ability for us to load in local businesses. Matter of fact, if you happen to know a local business, right here in the middle, it says travalogymerchant.com. You could actually refer that to your favorite business. And when your favorite business goes to that website, they can register, advertise for free, just as long as they're willing to give some type of a benefit or savings, not having to even do with travel. It could be any type of business that you have a relationship with, or maybe even your own business. The next area is called Preferred Destinations. Like Chad indicated, I've been in the industry of travel for over 23 years. I've been able to develop global relationships with vendors and suppliers that are providing us unique packages that are not available to any other company, which makes us unique. So when you click into preferred destinations, you'll be able to go in, click into your country, and we're going to continue to build more and more suppliers as we start building our membership and our subscription based in certain countries. So the more people we have in certain countries, the more deals I'm able to bring to the table with our preferred supplier relationships. In addition to all of those great benefits that, once again, we can add more benefits. So if you have any other really nice benefits that we could add to our dashboard based upon the country you're in, make sure that you get a hold of me so we could take a look at what it is and potentially add it to the dashboard of the country that you're located in. The next area that we have is called high touch service. And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch over to the actual booking engine because I kind of want to show you how this works. So we're on the booking engine right now. And what you do is if you take your mouse and put it over the actual banner, it's going to pop up some information in regards to what that benefit is. Same thing over here in what we call high touch service. What's high touch? High touch means having access to get connected with a travel destination specialist. They're not a concierge, they're actually travel professionals. Big difference between a concierge and a travel professional. These are destination specialists that are assigned based upon the country you're contacting us from. So hypothetically, if you're a corporate business traveler, you'll click on here. If you're looking for a customized vacation, cruise, something that's more unique that you're not going to book online, you go there. You probably know that you can't book a group on cruise. Book a group on a website. So make sure that you click in here. Now, keep in mind, when you click in here, it's all an online form. So you complete the online form because this is your dashboard. It'll default with your name. And make sure you provide as much information as possible. You go through, click next, next, next. You complete the online form. Once you've completed it, it goes to the travel destination specialist that supports the country that you're actually residing in or working in. And then the other area that we have is luxury. That's high-end stuff, yachts, sailboats, private jets, luxury homes, things like that. So these are the high-touch services that no other company offers that kind of opportunity in terms of that level of service. Other areas that we have here is we have an online shopping and rebates program for those that are qualified or eligible in certain countries. There's about 8 countries that get to participate with this. And another one is entertainment, sporting events, and concerts. This is really for the United States and Canada. This global rental car engine is specifically for rental cars. And then we also have our premier travel savings booking engine. So let's go ahead and click into that. So this is really important to understand. This is where your huge value proposition is at. The first thing that you're going to do when you come into your booking engine is you're going to want to make sure you click into this section called My Accounts. When you click into My Accounts, it's really important to make sure the first thing that you do is load up over here where it says Manage, go into My Profile and make sure your name's correct, make sure that you put your credit cards in. And keep in mind, the credit card absolutely has to match the name of the subscriber and also the billing address of the credit card. If anything is off, if the name doesn't match the subscriber or the credit card billing address doesn't match, that could be actually flagged as a fraud and your account gets frozen until that gets resolved. In addition, you'll notice that you could actually add a second person into the platform. So if you have a second person, you get to add a second person into the system, whether it's a relative, family, friend, or whoever you may want to add into the platform. Those are technically going to be people that aren't traveling with you. And it's real important to understand also that if they're in the system, you need to have a credit card in their name also. So if they're going to be booking separately, they just have to have that credit card. I want to make sure everybody takes a look at this thing called Member Guide. Make sure you click into that Member Guide to learn more about how you could benefit from all the different areas of the opportunity. And another thing here that we want to take a look at is—
Hey, Rob, just really quickly. Sorry, it's my fault. I forgot to tell you, we're translating this in Thai and in Spanish. So we just want to be able for the translator to catch up with you.
Okay. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
I know you're excited. I'm excited too. Thanks,
Well,
Rob.
not just about excited. I just don't want to take too much time because we have so much information. So just
No, take the time you need. Take your time you
okay.
need.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'll just kind of pace along a little bit slower. All right. So an area here that I want to show you is, and I like to use my own testimonial. I'm in the travel industry, and there's only really two areas that get better discounts and savings in our program. That would be as if you're an employee of a vendor or travel supplier. Let's say you work for Marriott Hotel or you work for Carnival Cruise Line or whatever vendor, you're going to get the best discount because you're an employee. The next level of discount is what's called travel agent. Travel agents get some of the most incredible benefits and discounts. So I'm in the travel industry. I get discounts as a travel agent. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm showing you actual bookings that I've conducted. Okay. So when we say, does this thing work? I get better deals a lot of times on my on my platform than I do on the actual travel agent type rates. And look at this. I got 4 pages. Just last year alone on my own travel, I saved over $7,800. Now, just to kind of give you an idea, the average subscriber saves anywhere on the low end $1,500, on the high end $5,000. So if you're not saving money, that means that you're not using the program. So the value proposition is there. Now let's kind of go through another feature. There's this section called price guarantee. Make sure you click into this and read the terms and conditions on how this works. This is real important because if you think that you found the price cheaper somewhere else, this is where you could actually show this in terms of documentation that it's an actual discrepancy, that somehow someone did provide a better price, and you get 110% difference in travel reward credits, and it's dollar for dollar. And so when you take a look at that, that would actually go up here in this area called My Reward Credits. And we'll talk how you build that up in a minute. Now let's go to one of the major features, and that is hotels. In the hotel section, we have over 1.5 million global hotels and resorts. One thing that I want to point out is that if you do start building up reward credits, and you do that by sending out echoes and also through your own travel bookings, and I'll explain that in a minute. But if you have a bunch of reward credits, you could actually click on this link here, and this will actually pull up a result to tell you how many reward credits are required to get a free trip or a free airline ticket. But if you don't have enough reward credits, you put money. So let's go ahead and let's say we're going to go to New York. Okay. So we're going to go to New York. And let's say that I'm a business traveler, so I'm going to be going during the week here. Now, one thing that the system does first is what's called a meta search. For those of you that are familiar with Kayak and Trivago, what a meta search does is it researches all the other online travel agencies like Orbitz, Expedia, Priceline, Travelocity, Agoda, and it brings back the results to show you what the actual full price is. So in other words, when you go to a typical meta search, they redirect you. They don't actually book on the site. Now, in this particular case, we do a meta search also, but we don't redirect you. Real important. So you take a look here in the middle called public pricing. Now, one thing you have to understand on a retail website is that you never know the actual price until you go in to put your credit card in. Because the OTAs, the online travel agencies, sometimes store old pricing. It's called caching In addition, they don't usually provide all the taxes up front. So on the surface, something may look cheaper, but until you go in and purchase, you're not going to know what that price is. But guess what? With our convenient search, we do it all at one time. So we show the full tax included. Now, I want you to understand this is in English. Something that I should point out here is that you could actually change your language to all the different languages that are listed here. And by the way, that's not for the dashboard right now, but it's only for the booking engine. We'll work on, as soon as we get more numbers in different countries, we'll work on getting the dashboard to work in the same way. Also, in regards to your currency, whatever currency you're in, we pretty much have every currency out there. And all you would do is put on your language and your currency, and then it'll translate it from US dollars or English to whatever it is that you clicked on. But we're going to stay with dollars right now. So in this particular search, we found 624 hotels around New York for these 4 nights. And you'll notice that the biggest savings percentage is 45%. Compared to what? Compared to the best online pricing. Now keep in mind, they're all pretty much close to the same. So we take the best online price at this particular time, it's Priceline. Here it's $1,222 US dollars. You'll notice that we're saving $550. Okay. Now, when you're searching hotels, you want to make sure that you have flexibility on where you can stay. If you're looking for a specific hotel, you may run across a time when the hotel that you're looking for is highly occupied. There is no specific percentage of savings or discount. It could be anywhere from 10% to 70%, depending upon occupancy level and depending upon season. A whole lot of factors are involved, in addition to participation with the supplier. And by the way, we don't create the prices. The suppliers create the prices. So real important. So you'll notice here, the best percentage, highest percentage is 45%. Now, on the left, you have a search bar. Let's take a look at who offers the biggest savings, the biggest dollar amount. Okay. Well, this hotel is a beautiful hotel. Even at 28% savings, that's $1,113 compared to, let's say, Travelocity, right? In addition, you can also search by hotel name. And then you could also search by address, if you need to be near an address wherever you're traveling, and then also point of interest. So if we clicked on point of interest, you can say, well, I need to be within 10 miles of where I'm going, or 5 miles, or 2 miles, right? But let's just say we're going to go 5 miles, and we're going to take a look at the point of interest near New York. So I could actually do a drop down here, and if I wanted to be near the Bronx Zoo or the Brooklyn Bridge or wherever some of the big attractions are, I can now reconduct my search. Okay. In addition, you could also do by star rating. You could actually say, I only want 4 stars or above. In addition, you can control the price range of the type of hotels you're looking for. Now, once you've actually found a hotel that you want to book, let's say I'm going to go with this one right here because it's 43%. You'll go in and you'll select a room. When you select a room, it's going to provide the rooms that the hotel is offering for an upfront savings or discount. There's some rooms that they will not discount because those are very limited and they make more money on them. But take a look at this. So here's a room. Make sure you always come in and read the cancellation policy. Real important. So in this particular case, there's different rules on how you could cancel this because some of them you may not be able to cancel. especially last minute. So make sure you read that before you book. So in this case, these are the different room options. Okay. You could go down and take a look. And some of them may not offer a discount, like this suite. They have limited suites, so they're not giving a discount, but you're getting 9,450 reward dollars. And we'll tell you what that translates to in a couple of minutes. So what you would do is you would come in, and let's say I'm going to book this hotel in this room because I want the biggest savings and 1,500 points in reward dollars. Because remember, everything that you do on this booking engine generates you reward dollars. So what it'll do is you'll come on in to this, make sure you read the terms and conditions, cancellation policy. If you have a special request, like you want to check in early, or you need to be near an elevator, or you need a handicap situation or extra pillows or whatever it is, you would add that into there. Over here, you have an option to do travel insurance. Make sure you read to learn more about what the travel insurance applies to. Then you're going to go into guest information. Then you're going to go into payment, and that's where your credit card's going to be listed. And then you submit. And then what will end up happening is that once it submits, you will actually get an itinerary emailed to you that's also in your back office. So that's probably the greatest thing about in terms of the value proposition. The hotels are some of the greatest savings that we have on the platform, with hotels all over the world. Next is cruises. We have general cruises, cruise packages, river cruises, sailboats, and yachts. Now, I do want to remind everybody that depending upon the country you're in, we may have to book your cruise offline. So if you're in a country that the law doesn't allow us to book a cruise in your country because we're a US-based agency, and you may be living in a country that requires that it's an in-country agency that books your cruise, then we have an in-country relationship. So all you would do is you would go to your dashboard, click over here on vacations, and fill out an online form saying, hey, I'm looking to book a cruise, give us all the details, and then it'll get assigned to your agent in the country that you're at, okay? However, the majority of people that are looking to book cruises will be able to. Another thing that you need to understand in the cruise industry, there may be times when some cruise lines will not allow us to provide a visual savings. So what happens is that if you call the toll-free number, instead of the huge amount of reward points that you would get in lieu of actual savings, you could call the toll-free number and book it with our concierge, and then actually have the full savings applied. So hypothetically, if there was $500 in savings, you would actually see that you'd get 50,000 in reward credits, or you could call the toll-free number and get the $500 discount over the phone. That's just the way we have to get around with the cruise industry. Over here is cars. That's another booking engine that's different than the car engine that's on the dashboard. You have flights. One thing I want to remind everybody about flights. First of all, there are no quote unquote discount on what we call general coach ticketing. What you want to do is potentially use this as a resource to find out which airlines are providing the best deals. We do not create the pricing of an airline ticket. The actual airlines provides the pricing of an airline ticket. So anyone that says that airlines are able to be purchased on a retail website to get discounts isn't being real accurate, because at the end of the day, it's the airlines that dictate the pricing, but there's ways that you could manipulate to actually think you're getting a lower price, but you may be on a red eye, or you may be on, a 5-hour layover. You may be on 2 segments. 2 stops is basically a segment is a stop. So what you want to understand is pricing isn't dictated by us. However, if you are looking to do a business or first class, we are connected with a international consolidator platform. The international consolidator platform could potentially provide you savings. Also, you can go once again to your dashboard here, click on vacation, and ask for international consolidator rate if you're traveling in business and first class, and we might be able to get you great savings on something that may not be in the booking engine that's offline. Okay. Next are luxury homes. So we have a variety of global homes that you can click into, and all you do is put in your destination, the check-in, check-out date, hit search, and that'll bring up different homes. We have condominium weeks. This is a really good product, and here's the value proposition. If you happen to be maybe a family and you have, large family, it may be difficult to stay in a hotel. But with this platform, with the condominiums is really what they are. They're 1, 2, and 3 bedroom condominiums. You could actually get a week in what we like to call a home away from home versus a hotel. So hypothetically, let's say we want to, and here's all the content of all the different places. We have them in Europe, Australia, South America, Asia, Africa. So there's some great content here. But since I'm in the United States, we're going to go Florida. And the reason I'm going to go Florida is because probably I'm just going to say the number 1 destination in the United States is Orlando, Florida. And that's because of Disney World and Universal Studios and everything out there, right? So what you would do is, let's say you and your family are going to be traveling and you want to come in and you pick a date and you're going to give it a range of 14 days. Now keep in mind, these are 7 days, and typically it starts on a Sunday or a Saturday. Now when you pull up the location, you have to check in on the date that's available, but you could check out any time that you'd like. So in this particular case, here's a location for $200, $203 for a week. That's $29 a day, right? So you could kind of come on in here and see some of the other pricing, right? So let's go ahead and go into one of these and take a look. So when you pull up the result, it's going to show you the dates that this location is available, okay? So if you're able to travel on these dates, you could check in on this Saturday or this Saturday or this Saturday or this Saturday. You can get it for $256 for an entire week. So here's the bedrooms, 1 bedroom for an entire week. 2 bedroom. Here's 2 bedrooms, a full mini home, $525 for a week. You can't get a hotel for that, like having a 2-bedroom suite with a kitchen and the whole deal. So once again, that's a huge value for families, okay? Another area that's real important to know is Marketplace. When you go into Marketplace, this is kind of a cool technology that provides the ability for you to be able to bid on a specific condominium. So this is actually where owners of what the industry calls timeshare owners, people that have gotten into contracts with global condominiums, they could actually load up their content in here. And when they load it up, they actually set the price. So let's say you wanted to go to this location, they're charging $702 for the week. You could come on in here. Here's the $702. If you could travel these dates, you could get that for $702. So you could either rent it now, or you could provide a bid. You can say, well, I'm going to give you $595. And then it goes to the owner, and then they'll say accept it or renegotiate. So this is kind of a cool product. Activities. Now, this is something that you could benefit from without having to travel. You could actually type in the city that you're in. So hypothetically, let's say I live in Las Vegas, okay? And I know a date that I'm going to be coming into Las Vegas. I could pull up a list of items if I'm traveling, but if you live in Las Vegas, there may be things here that you could do in your backyard or within driving distance that you actually do not have to travel. So there's all sorts of cool stuff that you could take advantage of without having to, once again, travel. But if you are traveling, you could add this into excursions and activities. Some other services we want to talk about. If you're a golfer, we have a program that provides access to global golfing. Now, we don't have golfing in every country, but we do have quite a few here. And we will get more golfing if we start building up numbers in certain marketplaces. Okay. Once again, it's about getting more and more subscribers in markets that we can go negotiate deals with. Okay. So that's a real good interest point. And I want to show you this, gift cards. This is going to be related to the Echo program that I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. Because when you have the Echo, you're going to be able to generate reward points. And based upon the country you're in, and right now, these are the only countries that could actually exchange their reward points for a gift card versus free travel. So those are the current countries. And we'll get more countries involved, once again, once we get more numbers in certain countries. Okay? So that's primarily what I want to show you on the booking engine platform. And let's now go back to the presentation and go through the Echoes program. So once again, everything starts at the dashboard. To get to Echo, you go to the dashboard in your ByDzyne back office to send out your invitations. When you send out your invitations and someone subscribes, when they actually book travel, you're going to earn a percentage of whatever they save. So let's kind of show you how it works. When they register, they're going to have an actual modified booking engine. They don't have the same booking engine that you have. It's more of a modified booking engine. And really what it is, it's a test ride. It provides the ability for you to go out and send out Echoes to allow someone to try the subscription, at least this part of the booking engine, without being a subscriber. So it's a great test drive program. So they only have access to hotels, cars, and activities. Okay. So when they register that Echo, it's tracked back to you. Just real important to know that. Now, earlier I told you that you earn reward dollars, reward credits on everything that you do on the booking engine. You earn, it's like frequent flyer miles or credit card reward points. You earn 0.01 of whatever the price is that you paid. It's not a lot, but it still adds up to eventual free travel. However, when it comes to the Echo, whatever they save, you're going to earn an actual dollar for dollar points. So let's say that I'm your customer and I sign up as an Echo because you emailed me. I go register, I go to the website, and I'm looking to go to Miami. I find my search and I take a look at who's got the best pricing. Okay, so this is 4 nights in Miami and I want to stay at this 5-star hotel. Now, when you take a look at the savings, as a Echo user myself, I'm not a member, I'm not a subscriber like you, I'm not going to see the full savings. I'm only going to see about half of the savings. So in this particular case, I see that I'm saving $457. However, if they're saving $457, you're actually earning 45,700 reward credits, which translates to, if you use the 0.01 math equation, 457 real dollars, right? Let's take a look at the next one, 441. If I save 441, you get 44,100 reward credits. Here's 419. That'd be 41,900 reward credits. That's 279. That's 27,900 reward credits. Now, why is it important to generate reward credits? Once again, to be able to book free travel, and based on the country you're in, you could transfer it to a gift card that's actual dollar value. So here's a booking that I did for myself. You'll notice on this booking, my reservation was $119. I saved $45 and I earned 131 reward credits on my own booking, right? So that's another way that you generate reward credits. So let's take a look at how we get a free airline ticket.
So Rob, just want to butt in for a second. We got about 10 minutes before our next Zoom. So I appreciate you spending the extra time to go through this, but maybe we can continue more of this the next time you come on in a couple of weeks, in a few weeks, to continue the training. So if you like, maybe we can tease people what you're going to train on next, and we can wrap up this section so that we can continue on for the next Zoom training that we have.
Well, let me just finish up with this one slide.
Perfect.
Because it's important to see that you could actually get free travel. So if I was looking to do an airline ticket, and let's say I was going Los Angeles to Las Vegas, I have 9,000 reward credits. You can see that I could actually get a free airline ticket. Okay? Same thing on a hotel. So if I had 9,440 reward credits, I could actually get a free hotel at all the ones that have the arrow. This one I couldn't because there's not enough reward credits. So it's important to get your echoes emailed out to all the friends and contacts that you have, so you can generate not only free travel or gift reward cards, but also you're getting people to try the program. That now becomes a great way to recruit and bring in new people as either a customer or getting them involved in ByDzyne or both. So in terms of what we would be sharing next time, what we'll do is we'll be providing some more enhanced training on some of the features related to how to maximize some of the other areas. Like we'll go more in depth, let's say next time on the cruises, how to really maximize and benefit that. And then also we could take a look at talking about the ecosystem and accessing that through the ByDzyne dashboard and back office that you have, and how you track all that in your back office. So we want to answer any questions or anything we want to talk about?
You know what, Rob, this is awesome. This is exactly what we need. Rob, do you mind just stopping share for a moment? Stopping the share. But BD Nation, I want you to drop some fireballs for Rob, drop some love hearts, drop some thumbs up, because what Rob is doing and going through right now is exactly what we all need to understand our travel vertical much better. I want everybody kind of save your questions for the next time Rob comes on, but obviously I learned a lot during this time. For all our Latin American brand ambassadors on, you can see in the gift card, there was Costa Rica, there was Mexico, and that wasn't there before. So this product that we have is always growing and always expanding. And I want to say thank you, Rob, for coming on. Rob promises next time that he'll come and have the camera so you can see what he's like. But if you want to catch Rob in person, if you want to catch him in person, come down to our event on Saturday, March the 21st at the 4 Point Sheraton. All the details are on United ByDzyne. Meet him live, bring your questions to him. He's a super nice guy to get to know. He's going to give you training. Now, if you're a diamond, you're in for a special treat, because diamonds and above, you get some special time with Rob on Friday the 20th at the Diamond Roundtable event. So 2 days you can get to spend with Rob and learn more, but there's so many things, and our travel program is so powerful. If you've been in the travel MLM industry in the past, as you would know, it's just a booking engine. But hopefully today you realize that we are much more than a booking engine. Hopefully today you realize the value in our PES. Most companies charge more than what they charge, and you don't even get what we get. So we, like I said, better product, better price, better for you, better comp plan by design. And that is one of the things I want to share with you. So Rob, thank you so much for being on today. I look forward to seeing you here in Los Angeles in just a couple of weeks. And everybody else on here are dropping some love hearts, dropping some thumbs up and some firebombs because they're learning so much from you. So thank you so much, Rob, for coming on.
All right,
everybody else, stay tuned. In about 10 minutes, we're coming on for our updates. And also tonight's training is from none other than yours truly, Natita Chong. She's going to come on and share on how to win big in ByDzyne and in this industry. So you got some moments right now. Text your friends, text your team and say, Natita is coming on to train. You better be on right now. So thanks again, Rob. Guys, my name is Chad. We're Rob Baker over there. We live our life by design. Bye, guys.